Hello dear students, how are you? I hope you all are safe at home. Students, today I will teach you lesson 4 of history, creation of the Mughal Empire. In this chapter, first of all, I will tell you about the foundation of Mughal Empire. The advent of Babur in India resulted in the arrival of Mughal dynasty in India, which ruled for 3 centuries from 1526 to 1857 CE and left a great legacy in medieval history in India. And in this chapter we will study about different Mughal kings and the administration of this empire. First of all, I will tell you about Babur. He ruled in India from 1526 to 1530 CE. Zahiruddin Muhammad Babur was the father of the Mughal dynasty in India. He was born in Fargan, a small principality in Central Asia, where his father was a ruler. He ascended the throne at the age of 12 after his father's death. We get to know about Babur by his autobiography, Babur Nama. According to this book, when Babur lost the kingdom of Fargana to varying tribes, he looked towards conquer new lands. Daulat Khan Lodi, the governor of Punjab, invited Babur to oust Ibrahim Lodi from the throne of Delhi in April 1526. Ibrahim Lodi's huge but ill-disciplined army met Babur's small and well-trained army at Panipat, and Ibrahim's army was defeated at the first Battle of Panipat. Thus, this was the starting of Mughal Empire in Delhi, and he laid a strong foundation of Mughal Empire. After controlling of Delhi throne, he had to face Rana Sanga, the Rajput king of Mewar and Afghan chief of Bengal, right? Nusrat Shah, his name was Nusrat Shah, which were threatening to his kingdom. Rajputs has formed an alliance under Rana Sanga, king of Mewar of Rajasthan. In the Battle of Kaua in 1527, the Mughal and the Rajputs fought near Agra, in which Babur emerged victorious, and thereafter he defeated the Afghans also in 1527. Thus, he quickly established his power from Delhi and Agra to Bihar. Right. Now about Humayun. He ruled from 1530 to 1540 CE and again 1555 to 1556 CE. After the death of Babur, his eldest son Humayun became the next ruler of the Mughal dynasty. As the emperor, he fought with the Afghan chief Sher Shah Suri, the ruler of Bihar, and Bahadur Shah, the ruler of Gujarat. In 1532, he defeated Sher Shah and captured the fort of Chunar. Second, in 1534, he attacked Bahadur Shah and captured Gujarat and Malwa. Sher Shah attacked and defeated Humayun's army at Chausa in 1536. In 1540, Sher Shah dealt Humayun a decisive blow, defeating him in the Battle of Kannauj and annexing his empire. And we get information about Humayun from his biography Humayunnama, written by his sister Gulbadan Begum. Now about Sher Shah Suri. He ruled in India from 1540 to 1545 CE. He laid the foundation of Sur dynasty and his original name was Farid Khan. He came to power after defeating Humayun. He was working as the deputy of Bahar Khan before becoming the king himself. After the death of Bahar Khan, he became the governor of Bihar and within 4 years came to be recognized as the ruler of Bihar. He raised a large army and occupied modern 8 states of Bihar, Jharkhand and West Bengal. Now about his achievements. Right. Under Sher Shah, the whole empire was divided into 47 provinces or sarkars or parganas or districts. Right. He Delhi supervised the recruitment of soldiers. Means a lot of recruitment he opened for soldiers. Maintained their respective roles and revived the practice of branding horses, means dag. Sher Shah also introduced the silver coin called the rupia. Sher Shah built a network of excellence roads such as Grand Trunk Road, GT Road, which connected Delhi, Agra, Multan, Sonargaon in Bengal, which is now in Bangladesh. Right. Now his successors. His successors ruled till 1555 CE, but couldn't contribute much to this dynasty. And Humayun, grabbing an opportunity, came back to rule India to continue the Mughal dynasty. And now about Akbar. He ruled in India from 1556 to 1605 CE. Akbar was the eldest son of Humayun, who was 13 years old when his father died. He was guided by his father's close companion and regent Baram Khan till he became capable of ruling the kingdom himself. Hence, the general of Muhammad Adil Shah of the Sur dynasty has captured Agra after Humayun's death. Baram Khan led the Mughal army in the second battle of Panipat against. Hence, he won the battle and recaptured Agra again. Akbar extended his empire in the ways which are through direct conquests, through matrimonial alliances with Rajput princes. He was married with Jodha, which was Rajput princess, by winning the trust of Rajputs and giving them high positions in administration. And now about Rajput policy. What was his Rajput policy? In order to consolidate his empire, Akbar adopted the policy of consolidation and conquest towards the Rajputs. The Rajputs ruled the parts of North India but were not united to build their empire. Most of the Rajput kings accepted the authority of Akbar and helped him in building his empire. Some of the Rajput did not accept the authority of Akbar, like Rana Pratap Singh. This led to the Battle of Haldi Ghati in 1576 and capture of Mewar. Seeing the fall of Mewar, other Rajput rulers were forced to accept the suzerainty of Akbar. But Rana Pratap himself refused to accept the authority and fought against Akbar till his death in 1597. Now, territorial expansion. How he extend his area, his territory, right? After establishing his empire in North India, Akbar sent his officials to persuade the ruler of Ahmednagar, Bijapur and Golconda to accept his as their suzerain. But they refused to take. They refused. He then waged war against Chand Bibi, the queen of Ahmednagar, who was defeated, and Akbar extended his rule by invading Malwa in 1561, which was agricultural land and had strategic and economic importance, right? As well, he conquered Chittor in 1568, Ranthambore in 1569. Both the Rajput kingdoms, besides conquering Gujarat in 1573, which was the area of from where trade was carried with external Asia, with Central Asia, because so many ports are there in Gujarat. Now, cultural contributions. Akbar was a great patron of art, learning and literature. He was having gems, 9 gems in his court. Faizi was a poet in his court who translated Ramayana and Mahabharata in Persian language. Tansen was also the gem of this court, the greatest singer of the period, enriched Hindustani classical music with composition of new ragas, Rag Darbari, in the honor of the Akbar. Now about paintings. During Akbar's time, Akbar was a great patronage of paintings. A number of royal karkhanas of painting studios were set up for these kinds of activities for artists. And now architecture. The monument of Akbar, unlike his processors, are found in and around Agra rather than in Delhi. Fatehpur Sikri in UP is a best example of the architecture of this period. Now about religious policy. Akbar showed tolerance over religious which are important from the policy of his procedures. He paved the way of Dina Ilahi, which was not a new religion, but was a principle to the followed for creating a unified social order. It included the good things of all religions, and it was not mandatory for his associates to follow it. He abolished jizya, pilgrimage tax, and the practice of forcefully converting the religion. Whose religion? The prisoners of the war. है ना? He destroyed the policy of Surah Kul, means universal peace. So students, in next chapter, in next video, I will teach you rest of the lesson. You will watch the video, you will read the lesson, you will do the revision sheet also. Stay home, stay safe. Bye.